Look, let me tell you something. This might be one of the most important things I ever say on this channel because people walk around for years thinking they're in love when really they're attached. And those are not the same thing, not even close. And the reason this matters is because love feels peaceful. Attachment feels urgent. Love feels safe. Attachment feels like you're holding your breath. Love is warm. Attachment is tight, like a knot in your chest. And most people don't realize it until they're already deep in it. So let's talk about it, not in a textbook way, just real, because I've seen this destroy people, and it's heartbreaking to see. Okay, here's the first difference. Love is giving, attachment is needing. That's the simplest way I can say it. When you love someone, you want to give. You want to show up. You want to make their life better. When you're attached, you need something from them. You need reassurance. You need attention. You need them to fill a hole. And I'm not judging that. We all have holes. But attachment is not about the other person. It's about what they do to your nervous system. It's like they become your emotional oxygen. And that's not love. That's dependence. Second difference. Love is calm. Attachment is anxiety. Love doesn't make you check your phone 45 times. Attachment does. Love doesn't make you feel like you're about to lose your mind if they don't text back. Attachment does. Love doesn't feel like walking on eggshells, and attachment does. And people confuse anxiety with passion. They think, wow, I feel so much. Yeah, you feel so much because your body is in fight or flight. That's not romance, that's stress. Third difference. Love is steady. Attachment is a roller coaster. Love doesn't disappear and come back and disappear and come back. Attachment lives in inconsistency because inconsistency creates obsession. Let me say that again. Inconsistency creates obsession. That's why the on and off relationships feel so intense. It's not because it's deep. It's because it's unstable. It's literally a slot machine. Most of the time you lose, but once in a while you win, and that keeps you hooked. That's attachment. Love is not a slot machine. Love is steady. Fourth difference. Love makes you more yourself. Attachment makes you smaller. That one is huge. When you love someone, you expand, you breathe, you feel free. When you're attached, you start editing yourself. You start shrinking. You start overthinking everything you say. You start wondering if you're too much. You start managing their moods. That's not love. That's survival. Fifth difference. Love has mutuality. Attachment has imbalance. Love is 50-50. Attachment is you giving 90 and getting 10 and calling it love because you're starving. And you know what's crazy? When you're attached, you can make 10% feel like a feast because you're so deprived. A crumb feels like a meal. That's not love. That's emotional hunger. Let me pause for a second. If you've ever confused attachment for love, like, follow, subscribe, share this because someone needs to hear this today. Okay, another difference. Love is about who they are. Attachment is about how they make you feel. Love is like, I care about you. Attachment is like, I can't handle losing you. Do you hear the difference? Love is outward. Attachment is panic. And that panic can feel like love, but it's not. It's fear. Another one. Love can handle space. Attachment can't. Love doesn't collapse when someone's busy. Attachment collapses. Attachment interprets silence as rejection. Attachment turns everything into meaning. He didn't text back, he must not care. She seems distant, it's over. Love is secure. Attachment is scanning for danger. And here's the brutal truth. Attachment often comes from old wounds. It's not about them. It's about the part of you that learned, I have to chase love. I have to earn love. I have to prove myself to be chosen. That's attachment. Love doesn't need proving. Love is given freely. Another difference. Love makes you feel safe. Attachment makes you feel obsessed. Love doesn't consume your mind all day. Attachment does. Attachment makes you check their social media. Attachment makes you analyze their every tone shift. Attachment makes you feel crazy. And then you blame yourself. But you're not crazy, you're attached. And attachment is intense because your nervous system thinks this person is survival. So how do you know which one you're in? Ask yourself this. If they stayed exactly the same, if they never changed, if this is the relationship forever, would you feel peace? Or would you feel constant longing, constant uncertainty, constant ache? Because love can live in the present. Attachment lives in the future. When it gets better, when they open up, that's attachment. Love is now. Attachment is someday. And listen, this is where people get stuck. They don't stay because it's good. They stay because they're attached to the version they hope will show up. That's not love, that's fantasy. So what do you do with this? Honestly, you start telling the truth. Not to them, to yourself. You say, this isn't love, this is attachment. This isn't peace, this is anxiety. This isn't mutual, this is imbalance. And then you start choosing relationships that feel safe. Not intense, safe. Because intensity is not the goal, peace is the goal. Real love is boring in the best way. Real love doesn't spike your cortisol. Real love doesn't make you beg. Real love doesn't make you shrink. Real love feels like exhaling. And if you're realizing right now that you've been attached, not loved, and you want help untangling that, that is literally what I do. You can book a session through the link in my bio or contact me on pop call, chat, voice, or video. No shame, just clarity. All right, that's it. Not perfectly wrapped up, just real. Talk soon.